Count of three.
Oh damn. So, my first game as a Mav, and lo and behold, it's against the Spurs. Not only the Spurs, but the Spurs without Tim Duncan. Interesting. Very interesting. But, nonetheless, first game with the Mavs. All right. Bastard should have drafted me. But
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, I mean thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, 2 games into the season series against this team, they're tied at a game apiece, looking to grab the edge tonight. You look at LaMarcus Aldridge and all that he's been able to do in his career. While he might not be the best power forward in the game, he's certainly top 3. What do you think, Kenny?
Well, on certain nights, he's the best. You know, he does things and has a skill set that's a nightmare matchup. A lot of guys can't do that. 2010 is just a regularity for him, but the way he gets it, you know, the true power forward of the golden era when they used to shoot on the baseline, that's him, and he does that.
You know, his favorite shot was the pick and pop around the free throw line area.
Yada, yada, yada. But man, first game as a Mav on the Tim Duncan leads. We're going to show them how much he will be missed. Oh snap, man, think about it. Who does that, Kawhi? Mavs Spurs, what it do?
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from San Antonio as the Spurs take it to the hardwood here at the AT&T Center. The Mavericks looking for a strong start to this road trip.
Mark ass still here.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Mavericks. Harper in at shooting guard. Taj Gibson is out there with Chandler Parsons. Then it's Williams. And it's Morgan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clock at 6. Here's Gibson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Playing that spur ball.
Gibson's got the first basket of the game for the Mavs.
And there's no Dirk here either.
Parker against Williams. Green kicks to Spates. Parker outside. To the right side. A fadeaway. Mavericks with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
The thing I took away from that game was just how dominant they were on the backboard.
Well, it would have been hard not to see how dominant they were based on the numbers. I mean, they just completely dominated the glass.
Harper, no
that's
good.
horseshit.
Dallas on defense. Last time they met was in Dallas.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
Now, here's Parker. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. San Antonio on defense. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, the inability to make threes in that game because they took a
Oh,
lot of them,
no.
I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
Here's Williams after the basket by San Antonio. Outside Harper.
Oh,
Dallas
how
again
was
missing.
that contested?
Dallas on defense. Rejected by Harper.
Get that shit out of here.
Williams kicks to Harper. Money from the wing.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Parker with it. Dishes it to Spates. Williams against Parker. Feeds it to Aldridge. The shot from the low post is good.
Get out of here.
Aldridge has got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the San Antonio Spurs.
Oh,
we talked
come
about
on,
this matchup,
really?
And he said, you know, the thing about this game that's tough is their discipline and recognition offensively. Whenever you make a mistake at the defensive end,
Oh, why
9
is
times out
D-Will
of 10, they're
on
going to
LMA?
exploit it. So we've really got to be on our game. Guys, so much of this game is mental. We'll see who wins the chess match.
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. It sounds like the most important number for them today is opposing shooting percentage.
As it should be. I mean, this is an opponent that can go through some very hot stretches with the ball. So they've got to do what they can to limit those opportunities.
Yeah, and from what Coach was saying, guys, I mean, he knows that.
Get
They
shit
should
out
play
of
some
here, boy.
suffocating D today if he got his message across.
Even in your house is my house. For a shooting guard, you know, get 2 blocks in the first quarter.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first
And I
quarter.
could have used a
And
block
that
there.
one's good.
But it's all good.
Here's Williams. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. Gibson the screen.
Oh,
Williams
that's all you
attacking.
do, Will.
Lets it fly
Oh,
from 18.
nice.
And it's Gibson that time
I
on the
liked
assist
it.
by Williams.
I like what I'm seeing with
Gibson's
D-Will
got his
and
second basket of the night.
I'm tired. Liking that 1-2 punch.
Parker outside. Pass to Spates.
Yeah, you better think again.
Leonard against Parsons.
And he's going to have an off
Just
night.
5 to shoot. Puts it up. Leonard, no luck. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Parker against Williams. Here's Harper.
Oh,
Another miss by Harper.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
They get the rebound.
Don't you
I'm
try
a
and
fan
Jordan
of
layup on
anybody
me.
who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about
You
to
got
open
Shane.
the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's
Oh,
Freak.
come back.
Another guy who really kicked it up a notch in that game against the Warriors. To the paint. Here's Morgan.
Do that.
Great D that time from
Ah,
Leonard.
come on.
Just technical.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They gotta
Really?
stay focused.
I got a
And taking a
tech.
technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Forgot you can't
The
talk.
Spurs have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
That's
That's
been
the
one of the
challenge of
strongest
playing for the
aspects
Wild.
of this team this season.
Oh,
Few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Boris Diaz checked in for Spates. Porter comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Tony Parker. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for San Antonio.
got the block and the
And here we
rebound
go.
and we're
Fast
off.
break. Freak's got it. Shot's good.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those
This is
to
how it's
count.
gonna
These
take
teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
So it's San Antonio now. The Mavericks
Jordan
making the
Clarkson.
shot. Outside Aldridge. Spurs working the ball around now.
Oh,
And Hardaway gets it to
that
go.
was just
Guys,
poor
what a tight
defense.
start to the
that they
game this
made
has
me
been.
play.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, Darren?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Now here's Barea. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Harper, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Hardaway kicks to Porter. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Porter's got his first 2 points of the night.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Yeah, and watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Scooped up. Jang. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Here's Clarkson. And it's off the back rim. No good. Mavericks trail by 3. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Harper. Another miss by Harper.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that one's good by Aldridge.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
A chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. Freak, number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough, or what? What a season.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Bargnani. Here's Barea. Sweet little floater. Barea's got his second bucket of the night.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
1:02 left here in the first quarter. Here's Diaw. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Pass to Harper. From deep. Good. It's Barea who picks up the assist. And it's 7 points for Freak.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
LaMarcus Aldridge again. And the Spurs lead by 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Barea, no good.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And he gets it to go. Barea's got his third basket of the night. Now, here's Clarkson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The 11-footer. Aldridge can't get it to go.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
And LaMarcus Aldridge, the franchise player on this team, without question. He talked about the responsibility that comes with that role.
In every aspect.
Greg, does that acceptance come with putting a whole lot more pressure on yourself? And if so, what does that do to LaMarcus Aldridge's game?
And you know, Kevin, that's what's going to be so interesting to find out. Some players, you know, they really relish in that situation. They rise to that occasion. Others, I don't want to say they wilt under the pressure, but they're just not comfortable in that environment. And in the NBA, you get to do it on TV and in front of thousands in person.
Well, we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
A lot of times, the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Maurice Spates out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. 2 on the clock, so they take the lead. And that's 10 points for Freak. No shortage of drama here early on.
Well, neither team can grasp control of this thing. I mean, both teams trying to get a hold of it.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors got the job done. He had 46 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Well, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Dallas making a switch here. Bargnani's checked in. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And Leonard gets it to go.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Harper with a screen on Parker. Williams passes to Harper. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Harper's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Mavs. Spurs trail by 5. Parker kicks to Leonard. He feeds it to Green. Parker outside. Leonard attacking. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Williams dishes to Harper. Another 3 for Dallas.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Now here's Leonard. 8 points his last outing. Spates. No luck. Great D that time from Gibson. Here's Dallas. They're on a 12-4 run. Williams kicks to Bargnani. Wide open. No luck. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Here's Leonard. 6 points for him. And the pass to Green. Three-pointer. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Harper's shot's good.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And Parker, here we go. Spades missing again.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out. Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
That is good. 8 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, he's got a real comfort level with the mid-range game. I mean, he's got the ability not to let the defense bother him when he's locked into that shooting zone.
Harper, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Parker with him. Williams picks him up. From deep, Green. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And it's now only a 1-point Maverick lead.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here we go, San Antonio, please.
Well, games so often come down to free throws, and when that's the case, these are the players you want at the line. The best free throw shooting 2 guards in the NBA. Number 1.
You know, he's just the guy you do not want to send to the line. I mean, defenders always have to think twice about initiating contact with him because of that percentage.
And that makes attacking the basket a very appealing option for him. I mean, he doesn't have to live and die by the jump shot. He can drive the lane and dare the defense to come at it.
Now, here's Aldridge. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Harper with a screen on Parker. Williams passes to Harper. Dallas, no good that time either. Here's San Antonio. They're on an 11-3 run. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Your Spurs team.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Freak. First in scoring, first in free throw shooting, and he's in the top 5 in the league in steals. Those hands are like meat hooks. Not much gets by him.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Boris Diaz checked in for Spates. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Parker.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
San Antonio leading. And here's Clarkson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Hardaway against Harper. Hardaway dishes to Aldridge. 6 to shoot. Here's Clarkson. No good on the triple. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And a wide-open look for Freak. Good on the three-point shot. Harper's got 24. Clarkie talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Now, here's Clarkson. Following the miss by Freak. Lets it go from 14. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Dallas. Barea kicks to Zhang. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Zhang's got it all tied up now for Dallas. San Antonio's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. 1:16 left in the first half of basketball. And he gets it to go. Clarkson's got 5 now.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Barea, the pass to Harper. Zhang, a screen, and Aldridge comes over to help. Barea dishes to Harper. Now Porter, pass to Clarkson. The feed to Diaw, fires from deep. And it's Harper with the rebound. Harper's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Puts up a 3. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got 4 assists in the game. San Antonio trailing here. Clarkson kicks to Aldridge. Got a piece of it. Hardaway against Harper from 17 feet out. And another basket for San Antonio.
I really hope he doesn't try that move again. It worked the one time, but he's not the guy to be working the crossover.
Barea, the pass to Harper. Another 3 for Dallas.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Clarkson kicks to Aldridge. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Shot is off. Tie game in San Antonio. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
Wow, really that important? I'm not really concerned with my points or how I'm getting them. To start counting points now, the first 3 games, just gonna
Well done. Thunder up, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Just absolute domination in this one for Free. He has 9 rebounds and some big-time point production as well.
He's doing it from long range. He's hitting inside the arc as well.
And that allows him to put real pressure on the defense by stretching it out to the three-point line, but also forcing them to have to respect him inside the arc as well.
On the floor for Dallas, Harper. He's in at shooting guard. Chandler Parsons out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Darren Williams. And it's Morgan in at the 5. Aldridge can't get it to go. Mavericks shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Harper with the ball. Now Green defending. Count the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Now here's Parker. Aldridge, no one around him. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And 11 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, 10 for 10. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire. And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Now here's Green. He's got 9, and he gets it to go.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Harper with a screen on Parker. Williams dishes to Harper. Another 3 for Dallas.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now here's Parker. Aldridge a screen. Leonard against Parsons. Leonard attacking, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Leonard having a good one. He's got 10 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
And he's good on the second. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. The Spurs second.
You know, I don't think all the time that defensive-minded teams get the credit they deserve. And sometimes I think that teams like this aren't as exciting to watch. But you know what? It's effective. Limiting your opponent's points goes a long way towards giving you the results you're looking for.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Harper, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Parker drives in. Good tee by Williams. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Outside Harper. Parsons on the wing. Back to Harper. Fires from the line. Here's Gibson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gibson's got 9 points.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Green. It's rebounded by Dallas. Harper's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And Parsons kicks to Williams. Outside Harper. The dish to Gibson. And stolen by Aldridge. And the foul called on Free. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bargnani is checked in for Dallas. Green, the pass to Parker. Clock at 6. For the lead. Mavericks with the rebound. Williams with the ball. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Kicks to Harper. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Dallas shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And you know their performance at the line. It's definitely dropped off. Not the trend they were looking for.
The Spurs making a switch here. Anderson's checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Zhang's checked in. Here's Harper. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Spurs trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Green kicks to Parker. Rejected by Harper. Dallas, no good that time either.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for San Antonio. Clarkson comes in for Tony Parker. Anderson, he's checked in for Dallas. Barea comes in for Williams. Zhang with a screen on Porter. Harper dishes to Zhang. The shot, no good.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
The Mavericks leading. Barea, the pass to Harper. Kept alive, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Spates.
These past few weeks, you can see how San Antonio stacks up. 3rd in three-point shooting. 3rd in fewest turnovers per game. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And you know, their free throw shooting overlooked by some, but it's kept them alive in close games, and you definitely get confidence when you have the ability to convert on those opportunities.
Now Hardaway following the three-point attempt by Freak. To the inside, Anderson. Another shot, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Leonard kicks to Hardaway, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Here's Clarkson following the score by Dallas, and he gets the bucket.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Barea dishes to Harper. There's 1:40 left to play here in the third. Barea kicks to Harper. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Anderson. Second chance shot, and Zhang puts it in. Zhang's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Now Harper. Diaw missing on the three. Outside Harper. He kicks it to Barea. Harper against Porter. Out to the right wing. Here's Barea. San Antonio with the rebound. Hardaway kicks to Porter. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Porter's got 5 now.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Barea, the pass to Harper. Fires for 3. That's good. Harper's got 41.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Spurs trail by 5.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Leonard with no one around. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
San Antonio's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Parks and dishes to Diaw. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Here's Harper. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Mavericks lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Mavericks leading by 3. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Aldridge out there with Maurice Spates. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. That's the San Antonio 5.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Green kicks to Parker. Back to Green. Fires the 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since. Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Williams against Parker. He dishes it to Green. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Kawhi Leonard.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
On the wing, Green. Rejected by Harper. Now here's Williams. Dishes to Harper. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter, and that one's good.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Parker inside, working on Williams. Floats one up. Parker's shot is off.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Harper the pass to Parsons. Back to Harper. It's stolen by Green. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Back to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Harper with the rebound. Harper's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Williams kicks to Harper. Misses the 3. Spurs trail by 6. Parker outside. Leonard against Williams. Outside Leonard. 13 feet away. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Big shot. As soon as he got an opening, boy, did he let it fly.
There's the screen. Williams against Parker.
Move the ball.
Right side Harper. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. San Antonio's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Feeds it to Green. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Harper with a screen on Parker. Williams dishes to Harper. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Shooting for San Antonio. Freak. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Harper. And Harper drops them both.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Aldridge with a screen on Williams. Parker passes to Aldridge. Good!
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Williams kicks to Harper. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on it and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off. They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Spurs trail by 8. Parker outside. And that one's good.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Harper.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Parsons on the wing. And the 3 off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Parker kicks to Leonard. It's deflected. And here is Williams. Parsons outside. Freak sets a screen for Parsons. Outside Harper. Shot off the screen. Dallas again missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Now Parker. Outside Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 5th assist in this one. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Parker. The Mavericks also with a sub. Zhang's checked in. Williams with the ball. Pass to Harper. Sinks the three-pointer. Harper's got 54 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And stolen by Darren Williams. Passes it to Harper. Over to the wing. Takes it from 10. Not enough on that one as it misses. Spurs trail by 7. Green dishes to Clarkson. Down low. And the rejection by Jang. And he recovers it. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Those and ones can be really critical moments in a tight game like this one.
Mavericks leading by 4. Williams gets a screen from Harper. Williams, that's good.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their game plan during that last break. Despite the deficit, he told his guys, I've got confidence in you. We've had our backs against the wall before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, can they retake the lead?
1:29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clarkson kicks to Aldridge. Plenty of space. And that one swishes right in. 1:20 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. Jang with the screen for Williams. He feeds it to Gibson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And that's now 11 points here for Taj Gibson.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs Gibbs team. Go, Spurs, go. Ready, let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
1:03 left in the game. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded by Williams. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Hang time on that rim. Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game. And those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out. It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner. That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And an intentional foul right there. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Out left to the wing. And Freak throws it down hard.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Berea. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, you find yourself with a points and rebounds double-double. Is that something you've come to expect from yourself on a nightly basis?
You know, I don't know that reaching certain benchmarks like a double-double means much, but I always expected myself to come out and battle for rebound, take good shots. That's just how I stopped the play for this team.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the league has to say about that.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
He was literally unstoppable tonight, Ernie. Those defenders that were trying to guard him are going to have nightmares tonight. He put on a clinic on how to break down the defense. With that kind of performance, it's going to be hard to repeat it.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.